Hey there everybody, Johnny here bringing you another episode of Vainglory. Now for this gameplay, I'll be using Ringo once again. I know, right? I just came out with a Ringo video recently, and that's for CP Ringo. But I've always been very intrigued about how a weapon-powered Ringo would be like. I know weapon-powered Ringos are everywhere. I want to see what's the difference, the main difference between the weapon power and the CP Ringo in terms of damage, in terms of my energy usage and stuff like that. Okay, so here I am using my tier 3 skin Ringo. I must say I absolutely love this skin because it looks really nice, first of all, and secondly, when I use my twirling silver, it has all those like little tiny fireballs, and I like how it looks like, and it's easy for me to see if I'm stutter stepping correctly. Here I'm paired up with Catherine and Glaive. They're both in the jungle, and of course with Catherine and Glaive we have lots of huge gank ability there, because, you know, Catherine could stun and Glaive could do his afterburn, and while all that's happening I could use my Arcalys heal shot to slow the enemy down, and there's no way that enemy is getting away. So I like the prospects of ganking the enemy with this comp. And as you can see right over here, we start with our first gank right here. There's no way Vox is getting out of this one. And that was awesome play right there by my team. Good job. So I can really farm in peace right here to get as much farm as I can. Catherine warns me about being ganked myself. So I say, yep, thank you for the warning, but that is very well heeded, but I will try to take as much farm as possible while in the safe position. So being in a safe position would mean that you would have to be on your side of the lane, of course. Try not to venture out too far. If you can, if you know how to, freeze the lane over on your side. Yeah, so as you can see, they're coming out to do a counter gank on me, and I'm just gonna stay at a very safe distance away near my turret, and everything's gonna be fine. So here I am, just doing my farming, just trying to get those last hits and getting out of trouble. I am really failing in my last hits now, as you can see. I just can't seem to get it on because my minion wave is just too strong. I'm not able to gauge the damage output on it, and it doesn't help that I don't have much weapon power right now. I'm not able to do much. I'm not able to get a very good window for my last hit. That's what I'm trying to say. I go back to base since I got some money right now. I'm gonna get some boots. I'm gonna get myself another weapon blade. No, I get a swift shooter, just so that I can get my last hits off on time. And another weapon blade. Why not, right? Because I'm building towards my sorrow blade as my first item. So yeah, while we're doing this farming and this whole process is kind of tedious, can I just take this time to thank all of you guys who've been watching my videos, and especially those of you who have subscribed and also commented on my videos, telling me that I've been doing quite a good job, and, you know, and keep those videos coming. Thank you so much. Like I mentioned in the comments, it means the world to me. And I'm gonna try to keep on coming out with these videos as much as I can. And I'm sorry if some of these videos seem to be a bit repetitive in terms of hero usage. Trust me, I've been trying to practice with other heroes already as we speak, as I speak, and hopefully soon I'll be coming out with some good quality stuff for you guys for other heroes. Do let me know if you have requests, like if you want to see me play a certain hero, or you want me to see me play a particular hero in a different off meta build, meaning some very weird build or something like that. Please let me know in the comment section as well. Alright, thank you so much, guys. Alright, back to the action over here. As you can see, the enemy Joel jumps right into my lane, trying to catch me unaware, but here I am putting down as much damage as I can onto Joel as she steps over the scout trap and dies from it. Vox tries to catch me, but I'm just gonna stay away from him, and I leave it to two of my teammates to take out the Catherine, which they do. And that's a good game right there. That's a good play right there. So just gonna once again take my farm. It's good that the farm's all on my side, but doesn't help that I'm missing them. But it's good that it's all on my side, so that I can get all this money, which I definitely need to work towards my sorrow blade. Okay, and it's all well and dandy so far. I do warn them about taking on Vox by themselves. I try to join them in the jungle, and just in time for the team fight right over here. As you can see, I'm just gonna do as much damage as I can to Joel in cutting backwards towards the lane again, just to make sure. The most important thing is to stay behind your front line, because if you get too far in, like this case, like Catherine does try to dive deep into trying to get me, but if you stay back like I did behind the behind my front line, my teammates can collapse on whoever's trying to get me, and you know, it works out to be a really good play by us in the end to take out the Catherine. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna put in as much damage as we can and absolutely melted that Joel. This video, guys, in case you want to know, is not gonna be a very dominating video by me. I know usually you say, oh, you know, Ringo, you should be getting like at least double-figure kills or something like that. It's not gonna be something like that, because in this game, my Glaive really stole the show. He was absolutely menacing in the game. You will see in just a while. And he's going CP, Glaive, by the way. From the hero selection, he was already hovering over Glaive. He said it doesn't matter where I play. He was like lane jungle, up to you guys. I think he's so familiar with using this character that he can use it any build in any position. And it so happens that yeah, he's going CP, and I must say CP Glaive is really underestimated. No, usually you have a weapon powered Glaive, but you know, CP Glaive is very strong too. Okay, so yeah, I'm pinging them to let them know I don't see Vox. So beware. He's missing out a lot of farm, that's fine, but I do worry that he's going into the jungle trying to counter you guys. I ping again, and I think Glaive tells me just be careful. And I'm just gonna, yeah, now that they're all with me up here and we do see the enemies, and we're just gonna do our best to try to scare them away, keep the pressure on them. Unfortunately, not able to do anything to the Vox. Glaive is upset about it, but it's okay, you know, it's not easy kind of get Vox from that position. So we try to go in on, unfortunate there. Okay, but here we are faced with the Joel, who comes up with a big red button, and we get to get out of the way. But as a result of that big red button on the Stormguard on our Catherine, I think a lot of reflect damage was onto Vox, and Glaive managed to finish him off too. So awesome stuff right there. And now I think they're gonna go in to take their jungle, which is great. Now I can afford my Sorrow Blade, which is really quick though. 7 minutes into the game, I'm able to afford my Sorrow Blade as well, get some other items. I'm probably gonna get something for my defense. I get a shield, get some boots. Boots are gonna help you a lot in terms of kiting as well as stutter stepping away from the enemy, or towards the enemy. In fact, is to keep up with the enemy. It'll help a lot. So always try to invest into second tier boots midway through the game. Alrighty, so here we go again. Back to lane, get some monies. I see my junglers are doing pretty well, so no worries there. Alright, so yeah, this is just me just doing the ordinary farming right over here. What I'm trying to build towards next, I believe, is it's either I'm gonna build both attack speed as well as crit. So if in the event that I feel that my damage is not enough and they're defending quite a lot against me, I might go crit in terms of the Tyrant's Monocle. If I feel that I'm already doing enough damage and I just need to be able to get my DPS, as in my damage per second, up in order to finish them, or maybe to even start a step better, then I'll get attack speed. Alright, here we go. Another fight over here. I'm kiting away from Catherine. I finish her off, and our Catherine is getting a lot of damage onto her. She gets the silence in, so I just go in and just do as much damage as I can. Then the big red button comes out, nearly takes out our Glaive in that far bush right over there at the shop. We try to get as much health back as possible. Then we go back in again to take out the Joel, and the Vox unfortunately gets away. No, he comes back. And we're like, okay, here we go. We take him out. Alright, so here we are, just gonna take out the gold mine over here. Though I am out of energy, we're just gonna try to do our best to take out this gold mine quickly before anyone interrupts us. And we do. So we get the 300 gold, we get the 3 kills over there as well, so that's all good. I get my crit over here, as you can see, and I get some potions. The reason why I'm getting so many potions, of course, as you know, in this update 1.15, Ringo's Touring Silver takes up much more energy than before. That means you're gonna have to manage your energy better, and because the potion heals both your health and your energy, so why not? I don't know. Would you guys actually think of getting something like just a battery at the start to help him out with his energy, or would you actually guys, try a hybrid of an aftershock? Because I've seen like some Ringo builds with an aftershock, even though they're going weapon power predominantly. I think I've seen a tension bow aftershock. I've seen a sorrow blade aftershock. So I was wondering whether is that really a doable kind of combination? You guys let me know, right? So here we are in another fight going on here. The enemy just hanging out by our bush. I said, okay, that's fine. We'll take you guys out. And another one by Catherine over there. We take out the two of them, and now we're able to push for lane. Interestingly, Vox wasn't there. He went back to base, I believe. That's why. So here we are trying to take out the turret, but they are taking my allies are taking a lot of damage. Not quite taking out the turret just yet, but once the turret aggro is out of range, we're just gonna go back in to take out the turret there. We get another 300 gold, so that's good. All's good. We're gonna steal the farm, so that's even better. Alright, and what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna just get some more items. Another shield, that would be good to help me defend against the Vox. The Vox build was pretty interesting, I must say. He did go for the alternating current, and I thought that would be, the alternating current Broken Myth build. However, I believe in this game he doesn't actually build towards a Broken Myth, which is kind of interesting because you kind of needed that for a power spike. Maybe he felt that he needed to, I don't know, get more energy regen, or cooldown acceleration or something. I wasn't very sure. You can have a look at his build later on. He wasn't doing as much damage as I thought a crystal powered Vox would do. Yes, we are denying him quite a lot of farm. But still, I would think that he would have built towards his Broken Myth, but not at all apparently. So here, as you can see, I checked the build and I saw that they are not exactly defending very heavily against me. In fact, it was only Vox who has a light armor. So I decided to, get a Tornado Trigger, which has a bit of crit damage and critical chance. But more than anything, it helps me a lot in my attack speed. Even when I don't have my Twirling Silver, I'm able to at least kite the enemy, or just increase my DPS overall. And when you do have a Twirling Silver up, man, goodness, it's gonna shoot so fast. So I decided to go with the Tornado Trigger instead. So here we are. I'm trying to save my Glaive right over here. I applied the Achilles heel shot that allowed him to take out the Vox, and we finish up the Joel as well. And we're just gonna take their farm once again. So all's good. And here we're gonna take their minion mine because might as well put more pressure onto the lane so the Vox doesn't have the chance to come down that often, hopefully. If he does, he will just miss out on his farm. That's about it. They want to take the gold mine, so I'm like, okay, sure, let's go ahead and take the gold mine one more time. And as you can see, my Tornado Trigger is helping me a lot to take out the gold mine quickly. So it also helps a lot in terms of objectives. So that's good. And now I'm just gonna get some crit, more crit. Yeah. I'm just gonna work towards my Tyrant's Monocle here. If I can finish my build, of course. Because now defense is not exactly too much of an issue for me. But damage, I want to really just melt the enemy as quickly as I can so that we can push objectives and just end the game as quickly as we can before they get too much. Before they get into the late game. Actually, it's already more or less into the late game, but before it gets even later game, where Vox can really just kill us. So I see Vox split up from Catherine and Joel, so I'm just gonna go in and take them on because we can definitely finish them off before Vox can even get here, and we do. So it's a wonderful play right there. And we're just gonna look around the jungle, try to steal what we can, and Glaive wants to go for Vox, so I decided to join him. Unfortunately, his afterburn was not really on the right spot. He didn't get it off right. So, okay, it's alright. We're putting some pressure on the lane. Since Vox has to go back, I'm just gonna take out I'm not really taking the turret out, but yeah, now I am. But once they come in, I'm gonna get out of the way. Fox uses his ultimate. It's like, okay, that's a bit of a waste. However, I am so low on energy, and that's the thing about weapon-powered Ringo. He's just in need of energy so much in order to really do all the damage here. I go in and try to do whatever damage I can without my energy. And as you can see, I'm using my stutter stepping from whatever tornado triggers attack speed I have to kite the enemy Catherine, and I take her out. Unfortunately, I do die from the Joel, but our Catherine is able to get the ace. And that's good. So now I'm going to build towards my Aegis, I think. Aegis, yeah. I'm going to get my Aegis just for added protection from the Vox. And it also gives me the reflex block just in case the Joel, jumps, does the rocket leap onto me. Then I can, just block it, hopefully. I'm really bad at timing my blocks, to be honest. So, okay, here we go. As you can see, Glaive is doing such a great job right now. He's got 10 kills. Man. I think every time he dies, he gives the enemies such a huge bounty right there. I'm 6-1 and 13, not bad. Lots of assists right there. But Glaive, being the CP powerhouse he is, he just has such great burst and is able to take out the enemies really quickly too. Yeah, and he has an alternating current, so it helps in his basic attacks too. And here we are just gonna engage with the enemy again. Oh, Catherine takes out the enemy Catherine right there. That's amazing. We're just gonna. I think Glaive does an afterburn soon here, right there, and I just go in with my Achilles heel shot to finish off the Joel. I don't finish off the Joel, but Glaive does. I go in with my Hellfire Brew, not knowing that Catherine has already finished off the was going to finish off the Vox, and I was like, oh man, I wasted my ult. Oh boy. Oh, it's okay. They're gonna just go clear the jungle once again, and I'm gonna push lane. They're probably going to start on the Kraken as well. So there they go. And yeah, so I'm gonna push the lane just to put more pressure onto the enemy, get them busy while we go back to take the Kraken. It should be easy for us to take the Kraken right now. They should be all really busy right now. And look at this, we're gonna take it really quickly. And with this, we're gonna push. And now I'm gonna just get my stuff, whatever I can. Get some weapon infusion. Yep. And get some boots. Do I get boots? Yeah, I do. Alright, so I get the boots. That gives me a bit of health as well. And we're gonna push. So I must say I'm liking the weapon power Ringo quite a bit. His damage in terms of his basic abilities, basic attacks, is so good in the sense that you don't really need to rely on your abilities that much. And I think that's what I need to understand a bit more, because so often I'm so used to just spamming my abilities. Especially when I was going Crystal Power Ringo, I never had an issue with energy that much because I built a Eve of Harvest. So, but now with the Weapon Power Ringo, you need to be a little bit more selective as to when you want to use your Tolling Silver. So that's why I realized he runs out of energy very quickly. So you kind of need to either, number one, know very well when to use it, or have an extra slot for potions. That's what I can say. So that's GG, everybody. Great game. As you can see, 12 kills by Glaive. And Catherine, perfect game, and she got more kills than me. Crazy stuff. My team was so strong. It was just absolutely dominated in this game. So, but hey, still great job by the other team as well, the enemy team. They tried a lot, but I think because they were trying so hard to build their attack items, that they didn't have enough money to build the defense items, and that's why they kind of get melted sometimes. So good job to everybody over here. I hope you liked that video. Let me know what you think about Weapon Power Ringo. Is there something I could do to manage my energy? And also, how else would you build a Weapon Power Ringo? And you know what? This is very close to the end of 1.15. We're gonna head into 1.16 very soon. This might very well be the last video, and if it is, thank you so much for watching the videos in 1.15, everybody. And I'll see you in spring in the Halcyon Fold. Take care and have fun playing the game. Bye bye.